It was almost 3 a.m. when Jack finally put his phone down. The hostel room was quiet, except for the slow creak of the ceiling fan and his roommate's steady breathing. The hallway lights outside flickered faintly through the gap under the door. Jack closed his eyes, letting the silence pull him toward sleep. Then his phone vibrated. A WhatsApp notification. Jack frowned and picked it up. The message was from an unknown number, no name, no display picture. Just a single voice note, 32 seconds long. Probably a wrong send, he muttered. He pressed play. The moment the voice started, Jack sat straight up. It was his own voice, low, nervous, whispering, "Jack, wake up." He's standing outside the door. Jack's heart slammed against his chest. His room felt colder somehow. He replayed the voice note again, same voice, same fear. It wasn't similar. It was exact. Every pause, every breath. Slowly, he got off the bed and walked toward the door. The hostel corridor outside was dim and empty, stretching endlessly in both directions. No footsteps. No shadows. Nothing. Relieved but shaken, Jack closed the door and turned back. His phone vibrated again. Another voice note. This one was shorter and angrier. "I told you not to open the door." Jack's mouth went dry. That voice. It was still his, but more panicked, like it already knew something he didn't. He shook his roommate awake. "Did you hear anything? Someone outside?" The roommate barely opened his eyes. "Bro, stop messing around." "It's late." Jack looked back at his phone. The unknown number now had a profile picture. It was Jack himself, standing in the same room, holding the phone exactly the way he was now. His hands started trembling. That's where he noticed the timestamps. The first voice note was sent at 3:17 a.m. The current time on his phone read 3:12 a.m. 5 minutes hadn't passed yet. Before he could process it, another voice note arrived. This time, his voice sounded breathless, like he was hiding. "He's under the bed now. If you're hearing this..." Then I didn't make it. Jack slowly turned his head toward the bed. The darkness underneath felt thicker than the rest of the room. He grabbed his phone light and knelt down, holding his breath as he looked beneath the bed. Nothing. No movement. No shadow. No one. A wave of relief washed over him. He laughed quietly at himself and stood up. That's when he noticed the mirror on the cupboard. His reflection was still there. But it wasn't copying him. The reflection was smiling. Jack stepped back. The reflection stayed still. Then it lifted the phone to its ear. Jack's phone vibrated one last time. A final voice note played automatically, calm, empty, emotionless. "Now you're where I was." The lights flickered. The mirror cracked straight down the middle. The next morning, the hostel warden unlocked the room with campus security. Everything looked normal. Beds untouched, no signs of struggle. Jack was gone. Only his phone lay on the bed. The screen was still on. Voice note sent, 3:17 a.m. The fan continued to spin. As if nothing had ever happened.